A very good morning to you. Welcome to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones reporting live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Now, the Australian share market is set to open higher this morning. According to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is likely to open the day 7 points higher or 0.1% higher. Now, yesterday, the Australian share market saw tech stocks weigh on the market, and at the closing bell, the S&P ASX 200 was 0.7% or 51 points lower at 7,327. Across the sectors, 9 out of 11 closed in the red, with tech being the biggest drag, down at 2.6%. Meanwhile, the best performing sector was utilities, up 0.3%. The best performing stock in the S&P ASX 200 was Virgin Money UK, closing 4.1% higher at $3.08. The worst performing stock was PointsBet, closing 7.6% lower at $6.83. Now, looking at some business news from this morning, the Qantas Group expects to finish the first half of financial year 2022 with a materially better net debt position than it had prior to the start of Delta variant lockdowns in June. This improvement was made possible by the $802 million sale of land in Mascot and strong sales that flowed once opening dates for international and domestic borders were announced. Continued strength from Qantas Freight and Qantas Loyalty have also made significant contributions to cash flow. And based on current forecasts, the group expects net debt to be approximately $5.65 billion by the end of December. The group nonetheless anticipates a significant loss in the first half, also assuming no further lockdowns or significant travel restrictions. The group expects an underlying EBITDA loss for the first half of financial year 2022 in the range of $250 million to $300 million. Moving on, and Kelly Partners Group Holdings has signed agreements to acquire an accounting business located in Canberra in the ACT. Potential revenue to the group is $1.1 million. The acquired business will relocate to their Kelly Partners Canberra office immediately following completion. And the Alcidion Group has completed the acquisition of 100% of the share capital of SILVERLINK PCS software. Now, SILVERLINK is one of the largest and few remaining specialist patient administration system providers servicing the UK National Health Service market. The acquisition provides Alcidion with the core PAS capability, which expands the overall product offering and positions Alcidion to become a cloud-native, modern and modular electronic patient record provider to rival major global incumbents. And today we will be listening out for Reserve Bank Governor Philip Lowe. He'll speak at 10:30 this morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time, in Wagga Wagga. It's titled The RBA and the Australian Economy. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect the trading day.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on the Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
And welcome back to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel. Taking a look at the close on Wall Street yesterday, the Dow Jones ended 1.08% higher. The S&P 500 was up 1.63% and the tech-heavy Nasdaq settled 2.15% higher. MSCI's global gauge of stocks gained 0.1% and the Pan-European Stock 600 index surged 0.26%. That's after the Fed's statement. Global shares largely rose, buoyed by the Fed's decision to end its pandemic-era bond purchases in March. And in new economic projections released following the end of a two-day policy meeting, Fed officials forecast that US inflation could run at 2.6% next year compared to the 2.2% projected as of September, and the unemployment rate would fall to 3.5%. On the other hand, investors steeply hiked their bets that the Bank of England was about to raise rates. The European Central Bank is scheduled to meet today and is expected to dial back their stimulus one more notch. Oil prices rose on growing signs that supply growth will outpace demand next year. WTI crude settled up 0.2% at $70.87 a barrel. Brent settled up 0.24% at $73.88 per barrel. Gold prices fell as focus shifted towards the Fed's decision. US gold futures fell 0.3% to $1,766. Well, that's all for the Morning Outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.